Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Kathleen.
Hello.
And today we're going to be doing the Taylor Swift book tag.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do it!
Let go!
Let go! For we are never getting back together.
Never.
Never, ever, ever. Getting back together. We eat on never, ever, ever. Getting back together. Okay, I'm gonna stop. It's a book or book series that you thought you were in love with, but then you decided, heck, I'm gonna break up with you.
Pretty dang sure you loved them, but not really.
For this one, I'm going with that's upside down, The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I read the full trilogy. I read it all, but I hated it. I liked this book. This book was all right. But then the rest of the book's just like, what are you even doing? No. So we're breaking up. I just threw the book on the ground.
Wow, that was serious. Book abuse. Serious book abuse.
Things just got real.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Paper Towns. And this isn't one that I thought I was in love with, it's one that I thought I would love because of somebody who hyped it up so much.
What?
I read this book and I got through the whole thing because it was like building to this climax. Just, you know, I was like, okay, something's gonna happen at some point, and nothing ever really did. Sorry, Paper Towns, but I gotta break up with you because I didn't like you at all. Bye!
You can't throw it though because it's my book. For the next song, we have Red. Red. Get it? It's red.
Do you get it?
Red book spines.
Do you get that?
I don't know if you get it.
No? Okay.
Okay. For this song, you pick a book cover with red on it. Simple as that. So let's do it.
I choose Allegiant because I'm currently reading it. And I have not been spoiled. It's
You
a
wanna know what
Christmas
happens?
miracle? No! Ah, why did you tell me?
I didn't really tell her.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. And I picked Scorpio Races because look at this cover. So beautiful and wonderful.
It is pretty. It's really swirly.
I haven't read it yet. Need to get on that. For Best Day, pick a book that makes you feel nostalgic. For this one, I'm going with The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket because I read this series as a child. It was like the first series that I was committed to. Have you never heard of book petting? It's a thing. I do it quite often. Am I making you uncomfortable yet? Probably.
No.
Anyways, this was one of the first book series that I was in a committed relationship with, and I still think about it on the daily, so.
I'm gonna go with Harry Potter. I could also say Series of Unfortunate Events because that was one of my first loves as well, the first series I ever fell in love with. But I feel like I have more of an emotional connection to the Harry Potter series, and I feel so much love every time I think of Harry Potter or anything Harry Potter or going to the Harry Potter stuff in the park. Diagon Alley, you must go.
You must.
I love it.
I haven't been there yet, but. Don't kiss my book. Number 4, for love story, pick a book with forbidden love. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Yes. That was great harmonizing. #not. I don't want to spoil it, but there's forbidden love in this. I would be very surprised if you guys didn't know what the forbidden love was in this, but just in case you haven't read it.
I'm gonna go with a classic and a modern tale, that neither of which he has on his bookshelf. So number 1, Romeo and Juliet, the classic forbidden love, star-crossed lovers, and I loved the book too. It was good. It was tragic.
That was me stabbing myself.
Oh.
I was being Romeo. Now you gotta be Juliet.
I have to take the poison, right?
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
Who does what?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember. My other forbidden love, the modern take, is Twilight. Doesn't get much more forbidden than human and vampire.
Number 5, for I knew you were trouble when you walked in. To shame on me now.
Wait.
Places I've never been. You get the point.
Yeah.
You get it. For this one, you pick a bad character that you just couldn't help but love. For this one, I'm not choosing anybody because I don't like bad characters usually. I don't ever have any sort of love emotion for bad characters, so no. Heck no.
Ooh, I just thought of a good one.
Who?
Okay, well, let me just say, I feel like a lot of the bad characters that you fall in love with, they're not actually bad. They're bad, and then you find out about their good side later on, so you can't really consider them bad. And I don't like any really villain characters either. But in Clockwork Angel, I feel like Will Herondale is pretty bad in the beginning. You don't really see his softer side, and he is kind of a bad boy. But, you know, I love him so much. And he's even mean to her at some points. But I love him. I love him so much.
I haven't read it yet. For the song Innocent, pick a book that someone ruined for you.
I have the best one of all time. First off, I'd like to say spoiler alert for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. If you haven't read it, put it on mute and he'll put his hand down whenever you can start listening again if you haven't read Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. But I have like the best spoiler that happened to me of all time. By best, I mean absolutely worst. So I knew Dumbledore died because everybody knows that Dumbledore dies, right? I kind of knew because I'd heard it through the grapevine. But I read the books very late in life. They had all been released by the time that I read them. And my beautiful, beautiful sister, Maureen, from Maureen Kiwi here on YouTube, spoiled Who Killed Dumbledore, which Who Killed Dumbledore is really what makes the entire thing, how dramatic that it is. She told me who killed Dumbledore in the Half-Blood Prince. So yeah, I was very upset with her for a very long time. I mean, I'm not bitter.
Putting my hand up. All right. For me, I had an experience with Maureen as well. I let her spoil me though. Recently the movie Gone Girl came out, which is a book to movie adaptation.
Oh, I don't know
and,
this.
I wanted to know what happened because apparently it's like a crazy twist, and so I let Maureen spoil me for the whole Gone Girl book. But that was me letting her spoil me, so I don't really care. For Everything Has Changed, pick a character who goes through extensive character development. For me, I'm gonna go with Colin Ritter from Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley. Colin goes through a really interesting character development because he's just kind of figuring out his life, and he's also got a lot happening. I don't want to spoil what happens in this book, but Colin Ritter threw it on the ground.
I love that one.
That was a love throw.
A love throw.
Loving throwing it.
All right, I have a couple that I'm gonna name, and they're very similar. They have similar stories. First of all, Tally from Uglies, and if you've never read that series, highly recommend. It's amazing, but she changes completely because she's so blinded by everything happening in their world, and when the truth comes out, she just completely changes as a person whenever the corruption and everything is revealed. And I feel like Katniss from the Hunger Games goes through about the same type of thing, wouldn't you say? Once all the corruption and everything going on underneath their seemingly perfect world, well, not perfect, but you get what I mean.
Corrupt world.
When everything all the truth comes out, both these characters go through so much that they change as people, and they become adults. They
show extensive character development.
They show extensive character development because their worldviews are completely changed.
For You Belong With Me, pick your most anticipated book release. For this one, I'm going with A Darker Shade of Magic by Victoria Schwab. It comes out next year at some point, I think February. But look at this cover. So amazing, isn't it? Yeah, so awesome. I love it. It's beautiful. And I can't wait to have it and read it and eat it all up.
I think my most anticipated book release was definitely Mockingjay because I was reading through those books so fast. Yay! Because right when I finished Hunger Games, Catching Fire came out, so I didn't have to wait very long. But I had to wait for Mockingjay, and that was torture!
You gotta wait.
I was so ready. I was so ready for that book.
For Forever and Always, pick your favorite book couple. Forever and always. You didn't mean it, baby.
Didn't it.
That's kind of like the worst song to pick for this.
I know, because you really aren't Forever and Always.
It's like her
it's like
being
a breakup song.
Yeah, it's like a breakup song.
Questionable.
For me, I'm going with Kale and Selena, and you're probably thinking, what the heck, they're not even a couple in Throne of Glass. Don't spoil me if they become a couple. Don't spoil me. I'm only on Throne of Glass. I read Throne of Glass.
You will disable the comments.
I need to continue the series and find out if they get together. Don't tell me. You tell me, you banned from my channel. I want them to be together because they belong together forever and always. See what I did there?
The Fault in Our Stars, Augustus Water, and Hazel Grace. I don't even know her last name. Lancaster. Hazel Grace Lancaster. They will forever be forever and always, be one of my favorite couples.
The next song title is Come Back, Be Here, the book you would least likely lend out. And we have the same answer for this one, I believe.
You ain't getting none!
You ain't getting my books. You ain't getting it.
My physical books are my babies. These aren't really mine, but I can pet his books.
Can you though? Yeah, don't touch them again.
Anyways.
Just kidding. I only lend out books to my family, and like you guys, which you guys are practically my
If you lend a
family.
book to my mom, she gets peanut butter in it.
Well, I don't lend books
Ugh.
to your mom. Question 11. Teardrops on my guitar. What's a book that made you cry? I don't want to talk about it.
Me neither.
Question 12. Shake it off. I shake it off. Cause the haters gonna hate, and the player's gonna play, baby. I'm just gonna shake it off. I shake it off. So basically, this book, you pick a book that you love, but other people hate, cause you just gotta shake it off.
You just gotta shake it.
You gotta love what you love, and shake off the people that hate what you love.
True that. In honor of just seeing the movie last night, which was incredible, I'm gonna go with the Maze Runner series. Hate all you want. And no, it's not my favorite series in the world, but I did love it. And contrary to what everybody else thinks, I felt like they got better as they went on. And once I got to certain points, I literally couldn't put them down. So I don't know, I enjoyed it. I don't think the writing style was the best. I don't think it's the best quality of writing, but the story and the concept, I loved.
For this one, I'm going with We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. A lot of people hate on this book because it was overhyped, and yes, it was overhyped, but I went into it without any expectations, and I was blown away. I loved it so much. So, you haters, I'm just gonna shake you off.
Haters, back off.
Better back off before I hit you upside the head with my book. Haters, back off. 13. Stay.
We're really bad.
I'm in the new quite some time. A book that you wanted to go on forever. I'm going with The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman because it's just too short and it needed to be longer and last forever because it is so fantastic and wonderful and amazing and it blew my brains out. It didn't really blow my brains out, but I really liked it, if you couldn't tell.
And I'm gonna go with Ready Player One. I had the worst book hangover after this book. I love this. I love this. I was sitting there like Googling all the stuff that happened when it came out, and I just like, oh man.
Feels.
So many feels. I couldn't read other things. I was like, I just want to be in your world.
And the last question, all too well, a book series that you wish could just keep going and going and going and going
and more books.
and shaking
Hundreds
and
of
shaking
books.
and hundreds and lots
So
of books, all the
many,
books,
all
every
the
book in the
books.
world. Okay. For this one, I'm going with a series of unfortunate events again. I know this book series is really long already. It's 13 books, but I want to know what happens to the Baudelaire children.
They're short books.
They're pretty short. I want to know what happens to the Baudelaire children when they get older, and plus, I wasn't super satisfied with the ending of this series, so I want to know more things. I need to know more about it. I need more details. So yeah.
But serious, I wish it could just keep going. Even though it was resolved though, and I don't know how much more you could do with it, it's just, love it so much.
Love it.
Can't say it enough. If I could read about Harry Potter and Hermione and Ron and all their adventures forever and ever and ever, I would. And just about this world.
Alright, so that was the Taylor Swift book tag. Thanks for joining me, Kathleen.
You're not welcome.
Rude! Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Later.
Bye!
Get out! Don't trip over your shoelaces. For this song, pick a book that makes you feel nostalgic.
So I had the best day with you.
Thought I just heard a woodpecker. Sorry.
Today.
I would be surprised if you don't. Then I will hit you in the face. For this one, you pick a for innocent. Wait, what? For innocent. Wait, crap. For character development throughout.
Everything. Okay, that was what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was gonna do the whoosh. I don't know why.
I know you were like winding up. We're ready.
For me,
You belong with
me.
You
That wasn't that
belong
great.
with me.
But yes, I want them to be good. For comeback, the next song title, question 12, Shake It Off, I Shake It Off. Oh, I'll wait for you to.
Oh, okay.
You were like looking down. I don't even know what I was picking for this. For this. I don't even know what I was picking for. For this one, I'm going with We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I know a lot of people went into this. No, but this book stinks. It smells really weird. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna smell it. It does smell weird. It smells like ink instead of paper. You know they usually smell like paper?
Yeah,
it just smells like the ink. Okay, moving on.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with another video. Ouch. I'm gonna do that.